Google unveils Android 5.0 Lollipop, a Nexus 6 and the Nexus 9. Apple accidentally leaks its iPad content ahead of its event tomorrow, and the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus keep selling like hotcakes. I'm Jaime Rivera, and how many of you have set your alarms for pre-order day of the Google Nexus 9? This is Pocketnow Daily. Today is a day full of official news, and that means hot news as well. Those of you that thought that Bendgate was going to tarnish the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, think again. The phone launched pre-orders a couple of days ago in China. It's actually launching for full orders on Friday, and it sold 20 million units in a couple of days, out of which 10 million of those units were sold in one shopping mall alone. 10 million phones in one place. That's crazy. Obviously, we are waiting for official numbers that we will learn tomorrow in Apple's event. And speaking of Apple, interesting, we've got the iOS 8.1 user guide, and within all the graphics of this user guide, there is the iPad Air 2 and iPad Mini 3 details in design. Yes, this is the final name apparently. iPad Air 2, iPad Mini 3, and sadly the problem with these designs is that we can only tell you things like the fact that you're getting Touch ID. That's confirmed in the design. In addition to the fact that it's probably going to be thinner, only those measurements are not available there. The design looks strikingly identical to the current iPads, but at least we've got a final name. Let's see what we get tomorrow in Apple's iPad event. Expect our full editorial roundtable after the event as well. I always end the final segment with "and now" for the hot news of the day, but the hot news actually begin today. Google has made a ton of announcements, silently but hot, starting with Android 5.0 Lollipop. That is the final name, Lollipop. And forget about the name. We've got material design, but that's just part of it. We get multi-user support happening on smartphones with this update. 64-bit architecture support for processors, in addition to a new power saver mode, new design, new everything. Google even launched this new Google Nexus player, which is pretty much like an Apple TV knockoff, but it's really more of what the Nexus Q should have always been, and pretty much a successor to the Chromecast, even though the Chromecast still exists. Links in the description for full details on these products. There is a lot of hot stuff coming with 5.0. And if you're wondering which is the product that is going to launch Android Lollipop, it turns out to be the Google Nexus 9 made by HTC. It is now official. It's got gorgeous designs with an aluminum finish on the sides and a polycarbonate back. And first of all, it's going to be available for pre-order on October 17th. It's going to be shipping on November 3rd. And we've got an 8.9-inch 2048 by 1536 display. We've got a Tegra K1 64-bit processor, 2 gigs of RAM. My God, there is a lot of power in this tablet. The only part that's a little disappointing is the fact that it starts in 16 gigabytes and ends in 32 gigs, and the price points are at $400 for the starting point. There is an LTE model as well, but other than that, everything about this tablet is cool. Starting again with the design, we do get boom sound speakers here, by the way, if you're thinking, but links in the description, full specifications are there, and details on what is so hot about this product. Yes, this is the last segment of this video. Even though the hot news again began with the Lollipop announcement, we get a Nexus 6 built by Motorola. And it looks pretty much like the Moto X, only much bigger. 5.96 Quad HD display with front-firing speakers, in addition to an aluminum trim, 13 megapixel optically stabilized camera. We get a Snapdragon 805 processor, in addition to a lot of monster specifications. This thing is a true powerhouse. Up to the price tag, that is the only problem. It grew $300 in price from the previous $350 to $650 unlocked. And another one of the issues is that we don't know when this product is going to be available. We know the pre-orders will begin this month, but we don't have any specific dates. And we do know that all the carriers are jumping on board for this product. This will probably be one of the better launches from Google, but that leads me to the question of the day. Nexus 9, Nexus 6, Nexus Player. What products are you getting for this holiday season from Google? Are you looking forward to these? Because in my case, as long as Google is able to meet demand, I'm probably going to get them all, but leave us a comment down below. What's your option? Friends, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.